Hello everybody, this is HR Prime here, and this is just going to be a rambling video. There's no script, there's nothing. It's just me talking whatever I can think of, so I might stutter a lot. But I wanted to do videos, or a video or two about the Super Smash Brothers stream that'll be coming out next month, or like stuff about Team Fortress 2 and just different strategies and stuff like that. But it looks like I'm going to have to talk about something that'll can destroy the stuff that I love to do in Steam. So what am I talking about? Well, there's apparently some codes and stuff in Steam or somewhere that, like, it's on Reddit and everything that Valve is gonna roll out this Escrow kind of plan. If you don't know what Escrow, it's like a transaction, and the stuff that's in the transaction goes into a separate place until certain criteria is met, and neither party gets either of the items until the criteria is met. So basically, I don't know what all the proof is, but if this is something that has actually happened, it will be, to quote the Reddit page, detrimental to the trading community. It forces people to get the Steam Authenticator app, which that application is fantastic. And to trade from there, you can send trades out, you can accept trades, you can secure your Steam profile and your Steam account much more, whatever the word is, I'm rambling, so I can't remember words. And now they're just making it that if you don't have it, you're going to get punished. And it causes a lot of problems. The escrow thing will only happen if someone doesn't have the Steam Authenticator. When somebody doesn't have the Steam Authenticator, it'll put the items into the escrow period where nobody can have the items. And for a certain amount of time. And I thought I heard that that the either player can cancel the trade at any time just to make sure that this stuff isn't stolen properties and stuff. And they can cancel on any time, and I guess when one person cancels the escrow, then that means that the accounts get locked up and they can't trade for a certain period of time, or the escrow goes for a certain period of time. They can't trade, or they can't trade the items themselves and can't get the items until the period's over and everything. So what is that going to do? It's going to make it impossible for many people. Many people don't want to get the application. Many people can't get the application. And many people, I've heard this quite a few times from many other people that have done videos, that they have alternate accounts with different things. Like, for example, I don't have an alt account. I have two Steam accounts. One that I always use and have all the collections and the games and stuff like that on, and then one that I just had off to the side because, I don't know, I think I made it to troll some friends or something, and I just never touched it since. But I could get premium on there and send crates over there and store them there. And if I do that and this thing comes out, if I try to take the items and take them out of there, then the escrow, or if I try to put anything in there, the escrow will just lock everything up because I can't confirm it. Only the application that they're trying to push, the authenticator, will only be available to one account and one phone number. One account on one phone number. So that means I can't stack the number of accounts on the one phone number that I have. That's not like a speculation. That's actually in the FAQs that Valve has. So that means that the alt account for storage just becomes a burden to put stuff in and everything. And it's just kind of useless to do. Another thing is all the people that have bots and things. Like, I've heard that people that some of these websites, CSGO Lounge and CSGO betting places and stuff like that, not too much about like TF2 places like Scrap.tf or stuff like that, but any of the bots will be unable to. Some, like the ones I just listed, they'll be whitelisted and they'll be able to, but anybody that wants to make a bot will have to have an individual phone and phone number for that one bot, and somehow make it so that the transactions can do itself. Like, the bot can somehow get to the phone and then do the transaction or something like that. Do the authentication of the transaction. It's just, like, impossible. It's too expensive for any player to do. It's unnecessary. This is another level of security that's not needed. It's like putting bubble wrap on top of the elbows and knee pads. It's just wrapping the bubble wrap. It's like, oh, this is just going to protect you even more. It's just going to protect you even more. You won't get a scratch on your knee pads or elbow pads. But they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be scratched up because that's what they're protecting. Protection for the protection is not needed. Alright? So, it's just gonna ruin a lot of people that are wanting to get into Team Fortress 2, CSGO, that people still do it, Dota, trading, and try to trade around and get into it, because you have to have that application. If you don't have it, then it's going to take longer. Your account's going to be locked up if things don't go the way you wanted them to, and it's just not going to work. It doesn't. And even if you do have the authenticator like I do, great application again, but what if you're trying to trade with some newer players that don't have it? Are you going to make sure every single time you trade to make sure that they have an authenticator? And if they don't, you don't trade with them? It's just not worth the time and effort and stuff. And it's just going to ruin everything. This might kill the trading. And trading is something that I love to do. It's definitely not something that you can do full time. It's something that you do as a hobby, because you can make more money doing a minimum wage job than making money on Team Fortress 2, Counter-Strike, or other games and stuff like that. And it's just not good for the community. I get that Steam and Valve are trying to put extra security and try to make sure that our items are well protected, but enough is enough. When it's too much, it just kills it. You put too much protection and the person suffocates because of all that protection. You just die from it. And I'm thinking that there's enough people that are against this, as there is a petition right now on some website that has gotten just about 2,000 signatures in the last 12 hours to send to Valve to plead to them to not do this thing, to keep them from doing this thing. And as it goes in the past, I've talked about it before, but when they did the mod thing, when they tried to make Skyrim mods paid, they, after a few days, they pulled it back and admitted they didn't know what they were doing. So if this goes through and we tell them that we don't like this enough, they will pull it back and realize that this was a bad idea. And that's what I'm hoping. I don't want this to die. I love this game and the trading in it. A vast majority of the community is trading, and that's what makes the game great. And that it's a really fun game anyway. But you know, but that's pretty much all I could think of right now for rambling on. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been HR Prime. Thanks for your time. God bless. Happy gaming.